Tank now the face of boxing? Because that was the whole debate
Ooh,
before the
the
fight.
face of box.
Now
Well, definitely for me, it's Tank and Canelo are up there. But huh,
he's beaten like I guess in terms of like
but
social media, the
yeah,
biggest guy in boxing who has like the most
yeah,
followers or whatever. I know it
yeah,
doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things, but it's a big win for Tank
yeah.
regardless.
It
It's a
is.
huge
It is.
name, another
It is.
huge name
Yeah.
on the CV, and I'm now comparing him to this upcoming fight with Devin Haney and Lomachenko.
Oh, I'm excited for that
I'm
one.
now thinking like
Very excited for
it'll
that
be
one.
interesting to see how those two perform.
Yeah, I
But I
mean,
think that will be a lot more competitive than this was tonight.
definitely, definitely. I think that's the real big fight in terms of pure skill. Devin Haney and Loma may not they may not have the biggest names compared to Ryan and Gervonta, but
Yeah,
the skills they have, and I definitely think it's gonna be much more competitive than this one.
yeah.
But in terms of being the face of boxing, I don't know. It's hard. I feel like if you were an American, that you'd probably say definitely. But if you're Mexican, you'd say
It's
Canelo.
still Canelo. Yeah.
Canelo's the face of Mexican boxing.
Uh,
I don't know, but Gervonta is definitely up there. But yeah,
I know.
maybe if Gervonta beats Loma or Devin, then maybe he
Mhm.
will be the face of boxing.
What
But
What about Shakur? Do you think he?
oh, Shakur, that'd
I
be a
mean,
good
that's
fight.
people always forget about him, and
Uh,
I think
Dude's a sniper.
yeah.
Skills are
But
crazy good.
does he have the power? If Tank was to connect on Shakur, would that's the question
Eh,
as well.
But the thing about Shakur is that he never really relies too much on his power. So I feel like his power is just good enough to hurt
Hmm.
Tank, but yeah, like it'll definitely his punches will still definitely hurt Tank. What's really gonna be a problem with facing a guy like Shakur? It's not really the power. It's more so like his IQ. You know,
Yeah,
when you're hitting a guy that clean so many times, you don't need that much power behind your shots anymore, because you're
yeah.
outclassing them in everything. But yeah,
Uh,
Shakur versus Tank, I think
who,
would
who,
be a lot more competitive if
see,
I if I'm
like
being honest.
I I do think Tank is kind of a pick and fight as well.
Hmm.
But I just feel like the tank, I mean, the power Tank possesses.
It's crazy.
I think he could, easily beat like Lomachenko, Devin Haney, or
Oh,
Shakur.
oh,
However,
okay.
saying that, Tank, like like as we saw tonight, he can be very passive at times.
Yeah,
Um, and he kind of relies on his power maybe a bit too much.
yeah,
And I think one of those guys could potentially, have caused him problems just by using their boxing skills a bit more. Tank,
yeah,
and to give credit to Tank, he does have obviously very
yeah,
good boxing IQ and skills too. But
yeah. The power.
against one of those guys, would he get quite frustrated? Especially, Devin Haney's jab or
Yeah,
Lomachenko's angles,
yeah, yeah,
especially if Tanks, kind of does sit there at times.
yeah.
Uh,
Well,
so,
it's hard to tell because I've never really seen Tank fight someone with that kind of IQ,
mhm,
that kind of fight IQ. So it'll definitely be close. But if it does happen, personally, me, I'd still be leaning
yeah,
towards more of Shakur and Loma if they do fight.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I
Is that what
would.
you're thinking?
Oh, we're gonna bet. Let's bet.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
I'm
bet,
going
man.
for if they do fight. I'm leaning towards Shakur. I think Tank has IQ, but when I see Shakur fight, it's so mesmerizing. Like
Yeah,
it's so like he's making these guys look so easy
yeah.
as compared to Tank. I've seen Tank have get hit and have problems before with guys who aren't even who don't possess that kind of IQ. Like
Uh,
with Rolly push Tank a bit. Even Isaac Cruz push Tank a bit. So seeing him up against a really smart and crafty fighter like Shakur or Loma,